My girl don't run Versace, she wear Beto. She's this piece of ball and neck and shawty faithful.
What's going on, guys? It's Gary, and today I'm going to guys the top 5 designs of the week 19. And before I say anything, week 20 is going to be a special week, guys. We're going to have cash prizes, we're going to have big prizes. So definitely right now go into the description below, submit your portfolio, and be ready for the week 20. I'm not going to spam this out on my Skype or anything, so whoever's watching this video right now is going to get the full effect of it. You're going to be able to get your cash prizes and stuff like that. Super insane week. But other than that, it's pretty much all I have to say. If you guys want to check out my stream, I'm going to be kind of streaming hopefully every day. You know, it's iffy kind of some days. But I'm going to be streaming zombies, you know, game battles and stuff like that. Portfolio reviews are definitely coming soon. I have a lot of stuff coming up, so definitely stay tuned for that. So as I said before, week 20 is going to be special. So spam this out to your friends, you know, get your friends to be a part of this, and it's going to be a big week altogether. And there's going to be a lot of honorable mentions, a lot of people submitting, and it's going to be really insane. So I hope to see you guys there. So getting right into it, we have the 5th spot of Clask, and he did a Twitter header for, I think that's LS or something like that, Lucid maybe, Greed, and really cool style, you know, I really like it. I'm not too sure what the whole entire thing in the middle is supposed to be, maybe like a tree, but you know, I really have no idea. Overall though, the whole color accents look really sick, and how the whole colors blend together is really nice. You use that wind effect on Photoshop a little too much, but you did a really good job on kind of creating that glitchy effect, still a little kind of deteriorating effect. If I could say one thing to worry about would be the shadows on the logo. As you can see behind the top of the tree looking thing, you can see that the light is really bright on the logo, and that just wouldn't happen. There would be a shadow up top there to kind of cast that away. So we really got to worry about, you know, all these drop shadows from everything else and how everything kind of flows together. But other than that, really cool. I'm sorry about the whole logo in the bottom left hand corner. I really couldn't help it. This came from a Twitter post. But other than that, did a really good job. Give you a 7.8 and a 5th spot. So breaking it off in the 4th spot, we have Logia or Logia. I'm gonna say it wrong every time you submit your portfolio. He did a really cool 2D header for Lucky 7 Alt. This guy has a really cool, clean portfolio. If you guys want to check it out, it'll be in the description below. Really sick. Everything is really dope, and you know, I really like this whole entire Hawaiian style. You did a really cool job with your text. Everything looks pretty well put together. I really have nothing bad to say about it, but it's, you know, it's just a repetitive style. So I just gave you an 8.8. The Leader of Info Abstracts text is really nice, but how the Lucky 7 and the Alt kind of flowed a little weird together. You know, other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say. As I said before, you know, it's a really cool style, and I really like it. You should really work on advertisements with this, like for Gamma and for other companies like that. I'm pretty sure they'd really enjoy it. But other than that, you did a really sick job. Give you a 4th spot and an 8.8. With the 3rd spot, we have BehrDesign coming out with a 3D actually, not, take that back, it's a 2D header, but it's like a paint splatter. I have no idea what this is. I just like, I don't know. It gets me speechless sometimes looking at this. Really cool effect. You know, I really like the whole entire text. I really love how the logo is a different color other than the sword text. Everything kind of just like flows together perfectly, and I really have nothing bad to say about this. There was a little weird effects that I wasn't too kind of happy about. It was a little too much blurred, and just, you know, maybe a little bit too kind of falling apart. But other than that, you did a really sick job. I really love the whole entire space effect, and I give you a 9.0 and a 3rd spot. So with the 2nd spot, we have DMTZ, and he did a motion intro. So right now we're gonna watch this and we're gonna talk about it after. So enjoy. Alright guys, that was the intro, and if you guys don't know, motion design is probably one of the hardest things to do. Probably this and a really good isometric design, definitely one of the hardest things to put together and do. I'll give you a 9.5 on this. It looked really sick, and I didn't give you a higher score just because it's kind of the same cloudy effects you use in your other intros, and you didn't really add anything onto the logo itself, so it looked a little bit boring, but you did a really good job with everything else. I love the whole darky text, and I love the arrow logo, how you pretty much put it together like that. Other than that, really have nothing bad to say about it. The whole red theme really flowed together, and everything else looked really solid. So you get a 2nd spot and a 9.5. So for the 1st spot, we have Tigger. I think it's Tigger or something like that, designs, and I gave him a 10 on his Twitter header for Zero Ruin. And just look at this, guys. You know, this is a really well clean and put together logo. You know, I have nothing bad to say about it. This is just really insane. I'm gonna compliment it though a lot. I really love the text. The text is really complement each other. I love the pixelated effects you use, kind of like the mosaic kind of feel, and then the kind of zero logos is flying around everywhere. Everything was just really well put together. I know you want the pretty much watermark it with your logo on the bottom right hand corner. That was just a little weird, but other than that, you did a really sick job putting everything together. The atom arrays in the back really complemented the text. The flares and everything, the little lighting effects and how it came through the whole logo. Everything was just really well put together, and I give you a first spot and a 10, and really good job on this sticker, and nothing bad to say about it at all. So basically, that's it for today's top 5 designs of the week. This was week 19. As I said before, guys, definitely go into the description below and submit your portfolios for week 20. It's going to be a big week, and you guys all want to be a part of it. You know, just in case you guys are like, oh, well, you know, my portfolio may not be that good, or my designs aren't that good, my intros aren't that good. You know, it doesn't matter. There's always a chance that you guys can make it. You know, there's just some work that people make that, you know, everyone's like, oh, this is kind of shitty, and they throw it in, and then it ends up being kind of their best work, and you just don't know it yet. So definitely right now, go submit your portfolio in week 20. Go hop over to that twitch.tv link, you know, turn my notifications on so every time I stream, you guys can be a part of it. You guys can ask as many questions as you want. You guys can watch it, and then just stuff like that. So that's it for today's top 5 designs of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys are having a really nice summer, and I'll see you guys later on. Peace out.